It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with day 3 in Temecula. And the garden gods are shining on us a bit. We have some blue skies, not quite as rainy. So Hannah and I are working on building out the tapestry under the fig tree. And I feel like a little kid playing in the mud. I mean, it's very wet, but very fun. Over here, we have Greg and Ryan working out the brand newly designed waterfall. And oh my gosh, the rocks that Greg chose for the spillways are stunning. This is really going to be a work of art. Just not even, I mean, just night and day. She's going to be so blown away. Y'all are when you see what this man can do. It's amazing. He hasn't had a chance to build a pondless waterfall in, wow, it's been years.
Well, this one has a little
It's supposed to be a pond. Hannah says this one has a little pond, but it doesn't. It just wasn't set up correctly. So water, it always had standing water. It won't anymore. But anywho, so yeah, it's been a while, and this is going to be amazing. Over here, so much going on today. Over here, Kevin and Omar are putting the bones into our designated cactus garden. And you know, this is a perfect example of how we just have faith and we let the process tell us what's next. So we have this empty corner and we have some beautiful cacti and we have some pots and we have some aloe vera pieces and you know, we've got soil and boulders. So I'm kind of giving Kevin and Omar some room to do some of their own decision making on this. So it's going to be really fun to see what they come up with over here. I know it's going to be gorgeous. Then Miguel is continuing to clear and clean out a lot of our clients' pottery. There's just a lot of dead plants in the pots and things that she didn't really have any connection or care for. And he is creating a really pretty display area, like a potting shed type vibe over here, which we'll show you when he's done with it. But that's just a little something extra we're doing for the client because it's a nice thing to do and it needs done. So yeah, there you have it. Next time we check in, I think that you will see, I hope that you will see that we have made mad progress. Okay, so we didn't get this much done in a day. This is actually our end of day 4, and we last checked in with you at the beginning of day 3, but we got rained out hardcore. So we weren't able to do an outro at end of day 3. So this is outro end of day 4, and is this waterfall not a vibe? I can't believe what Greg and the guys accomplished in just a couple of days. Took an existing feature, broke it down, and rebuilt it. And a lot of the rock that we used on this waterfall was existing. So taking what was already here and creating something stunningly beautiful is what Greg does. So meanwhile, Hannah got in here and did tapestry all around the waterfall. This, you'll note that on this side, the tapestry is tucked right up against, and over here, we moved it out a little bit. We're just, you know, wanting more of a, as much of a, more of a natural presentation as we can without it being too contrived. So that's just a thought for you. If you're doing one, maybe not, you know, on both sides, but push it off on one. Kalanchoe bayarensis in the back, we had to readjust because remember our client sits in her window and looks out, and where I originally had it was blocking her view of her cactus garden. So we had to move the kalanchoe, which was no problem. Right now we have Kevin and Omar working on tapestry in the back because this, where I'm standing right now, is a patio. The lighting's harsh, I know. But I'm on a patio where people will sit, and I want them to be able to see something really beautiful from behind too. Then we've got, you know, our completed xeriscape. The cactus garden is looking tremendous and all dialed in. And then here under the fig, Hannah and I completed the succulent tapestry under here. We had Cullen come in today and irrigate. So this has all been irrigated and the lines have all been buried. They're working on running drippers to the pots against the fence line. We kept it very simple against the fence line because we do have a lot of elements already going on in this yard. We have this stand of melaleucas, we have all of the shrubbery. This fig is going to be, in full leaf before long. The crepe myrtles are all going to leaf out. We have, a lot going on the patio area and patio adjacent. So yes, just keeping it all nice, tight, dialed in. Miguel has finished the potager garden over here, and it looks so good. We edited down our client's potted plants by about 80%, and he staged this Zen garden so beautifully. Look at how sweet this is, right? Kind of a neat little meditation area back here now. It's so special. Very cute, very cool. Just the client's thrilled. Then over here is where he staged so many of her leftover pots. Now she doesn't get back here a whole lot. So we didn't want to do a bunch of potted arrangements that would need tending. This is mainly just an area where she can store things, but it's still attractive. So all of the detailed stuff that Miguel did, it just, I can't get over it. Every time I come back here, I can see he's added some other cute little thing. I mean, he took it all the way down, staging of all of her obelisks and her pots, utilizing all of the spaces to just make everything so neat and so tidy for her. Look at all the bottles in the basket and just all these cute little touches everywhere. So, that's it for today. Now, we will not be coming back to finish until next week because we're expecting rain again all day tomorrow, Friday. And we need it to dry before we do finish work and top dressing. So the goal is to come back on Thursday of next week to finish up. So hang in there. Try to stay dry and warm. We love you so much. Thank you for watching and for following, and we will catch you later. Bye, guys.